maybe this is a good time to pause and say I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you guys could please hit that like and subscribe button to the Ryan Ripken channel, that would mean the world. And let me know again who you guys would like me to break down in the future. But you might think, what the hell are these numbers, Ryan? Well, last year everyone said Gunnar Henderson can't hit lefties. And then going into this year, well, Gunnar, what's going to hold him back is he's not going to be able to hit lefties. Interesting point. What do we do about that? What do we think about that? Well, here's the thing. Gunnar did hit 209 last year in his official rookie season against lefties. In this case right now, as I move over, you don't know which one's which, okay? But 313 average, 247 average, you might think this one right here is the lefties, which would be an improvement. Up 38 points so far, feeling good. Well, guess what? This is Gunnar hitting righties, is 247. At the current moment, he is hitting 313 against the southpaws. Yes, more power with the right-handed throwers, but still 3 jacks. He's got 10 RBIs compared to 14, and he's finding a way to get on base a lot. Yes, it's a big comparison with the bats, but when you're looking at what he's doing, yeah, you're damn right it's impressive because they're going to be facing a lot. And what do the Reds have? They have 2 very talented left-handed starting pitchers, which will be a good test for Gunnar Henderson, but he's up to the challenge. Let me explain to you why he's doing so well against these left-handed pitchers so far. And it kind of goes into the same thought process with Elly De La Cruz. For Gunnar, use the big part of the field. You're a big guy. When I say a big guy, like Gunnar 6'4", if I stand up straight, and I'd slouch a lot. I'm more like 6'5", 6'6". But for Gunnar 6'4", long arms, likes to get extended on the baseball. But if he gets too pull happy, where he tries to go a hair too early, he's not going to stay on the baseball enough. Now, he's going to pull balls in this scenario, but you're going to understand the difference, okay? But for me, when you're facing a left-handed pitcher, the goal as a hitter is to not try to do too much because your first reaction with the lefty coming at you is going to be, all right, I got to get to this baseball. What if he throws it in? You want to leak because of the way the arm angle is. You can't leak. You can't do it. Don't do it. You got to stay in on the baseball as long as you can. And if there's a pitch inside, don't try to do too much. Try to use the middle part of the field to stay back. And once you can do that, it gets your timing ready. This is a simple swing for me, and it might not seem like a lot to you guys, but this is a really good start. Obviously, first game, and damn, there's a handsome fellow sitting right there. How could you miss him, right, Zach? I know you said the same exact thing, but Gunnar Henderson's going to get a fastball inside here. Instead of trying to do too much, he hits a ground ball right up the middle. And again, might not seem like much, but that's an inside pitch with sink. That gets Gunnar feeling good, big part of the field, right? Again, little things like that are going to have you be more successful. This dude is super funky. Bernardino, he's got a weird arm slot, so imagine he's hiding it like here, and it's going to come across his body, almost feel like it's going to be behind Gunnar's ass, and all of a sudden, it's going to be a curveball, and because Gunnar is trying to think bigger part of the field, he's going to hit this hanging breaking ball. It's going to sit right in the middle, and he's going to go shopping at, like we call, shopping at the gap. So right there, it's a mistake pitch, and because Gunnar's staying on it and he's thinking big part of the field, let's go shopping. Here we go. Get it going. And yeah, he's pretty damn fast, by the way. If you didn't know, he's one of the best athletes in all of baseball and one of the best base runners in all of baseball. So you see that. There's the trend. And then once you're starting to feel good, then that's when your timing's a little bit more on, you can then hit the hanging breaking balls and pull those more often, especially lefty on lefty. And this one against Matt Moore, well, you guys can guess. He's going to hit this ball to the absolute moon. Boom, boom. Oh, middle in. Oh, well, see ya. And that's what you do. When you start to feel good, you then pull the baseball on off-speed pitches. You don't try to do too much. All right, and this is the evolution of what Gunnar Henderson's doing, is making it simpler for him as a hitter. Here's the other example. He's going to get a fastball now away. And remember what I just talked about maybe a couple minutes ago. I ramble. But Gunnar's going to get this pitch over here. All right. And because his thoughts are still thinking big part of the field, he can then have the power and the extension to get to that baseball and still drive it with authority. And that's what he's going to do here. He's going to get a pitch on the outside, get his arms extended. That's not a bad pitch. And I'm sorry, that was a slurvy, not a fastball. But again, away pitch, not a terrible pitch by Anderson. But Gunnar can get extended. What do you know? He's using the bigger part of the field, and there's another home run for Gunnar Henderson. Is it crazy? Is it magic? No, it's just the sign of a really damn good player. This actually is my favorite hit of Gunnar so far against lefties. And you might think, well, the home runs are pretty cool, Ryan. Wrong. They actually are really cool. But this is what's fantastic. 0-2 count. This is like, I hate, this might be, I'm going to refrain from what I was going to say here because I had the locker room side of me. But this is something right here that fires me up so much. And for everyone that wants to teach their kids something on lefty on left, pitchers versus hitters, Gunnar's going to get a heater away, and he's going, you know what? I got to stay back. I'm not seeing it as well, but I know I can stay back long enough and hit a ball hard. That's my goal. Gunnar's going to get a pitch away here. Instead of trying to do too much with 2 strikes, all he does is play pepper. And if you guys ever played pepper as a kid, you got the bat, someone throws you a ball, and all you're trying to do is essentially just make contact with it. Try to hit it right back to him. Bat control. Gunnar Henderson right here is playing pepper, but his playing pepper is hitting an absolute missile to left field. And I mean missile. I want to show that again. Look how quick his bat is to the ball. Oh, my goodness. Gunnar. Man, I need some privacy. That's sexy. That's sexy. It is. I'll be honest. Those are the types of moves right there that make you into a complete player. And then when you really do that, that pisses off a pitcher, by the way, because then guess what? He gets Sears later, and Sears is going, damn, how do I get you out? You just hit a fastball. I couldn't blow it by you. How can I beat you? Well, you're not going to beat him by hanging a breaking ball. That's for damn certain. 2-2 count. Gunnar has the fastball timing down. He's going to get a breaking ball, and guess what? Hello, flag court. Or hello, Utah? No flag court. Yeah, Gunnar, no, not enough pop, man. What are we doing? But what he really is doing, if we're being completely honest about all this, Gunnar Henderson's showing why he is so unstoppable as a player. And to wrap this all up, Gunnar Henderson is a guy that is a transcendent talent. He's a Hall of Fame type player. For me, I'm not afraid to say that this guy is going to be a Hall of Famer, and I think he's going to be in Baltimore for a very long time. But De La Cruz has all those capabilities, the talent, the pedigree, the base running to impact the team, right? These are guys you build your future around. If you're a baseball fan, you must tune into this series between the Reds and the Orioles. So much young talent, and it's going to be led by these 2 guys. So I know that was a lot of words. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the Ryan Ripken Show.